What's up, Zeroverse? Welcome back to something a little bit different than what we normally do. I wanted to play the demo for Hell Is Us, a game, as many of you probably know, I've been super excited about from the moment they released that first, cinematic trailer, that the vibes looked so creepy and cool, and I was so interested in the world and everything going on. And then the guy had a sword and a drone, and I was like, this is obviously pretty cool. And we've watched trailers, we've watched the deep dive, we've checked into this, and I think it's fair to say this is one of my most anticipated games that are coming out this year. And then it got a demo. Now, originally I planned to stream it, but with all the stuff we were trying to get taken care of before my little vacation, which is technically starting today, I just didn't get a chance to play it. But I was like, you know what? I gotta play the demo. I gotta record it, put it on YouTube, let the Zeroverse see what I think. Because going into the game, I don't actually have that many, questions or anything like that. I like the vibes. I like the synth. I like the kind of dark tone. A lot of what they've said, I think, is very interesting. Now, my big questions are, how's the combat? It doesn't need to be DMC5. But the combat has to feel good, and I have to feel like it's not actively fighting against me, or that could get bad, right? It can't be too clunky. Number two, we don't have a traditional, quest markers and maps and stuff like that. Part of the game, they wanted you to basically immerse yourself, explore, and potentially write down notes like we did in the old days. And I'm okay with that. Games like Expedition 33 have shown you don't necessarily need a mini-map. As long as you design your game with that in mind and you iterate on it well and make sure that it's okay for people to get lost. They just have to be able to find their way out within a reasonable amount of time. If they can't and they get stuck and they just go in a circle for 30 minutes, you're gonna lose people. So I'm very curious to see how the game is molded. I'm curious to hear the sound design, the music. Either way, I just want to kind of see what this is. So we're going to play through the demo, see what we think. I'll give my final thoughts at the end. If you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the bell icon, all that YouTube stuff you guys know. But I really would like to hear what you guys think, so make sure you leave a comment. All right, let's get this going. Okay, so let's get this going. So I'm going to do balanced. When I play this later next year, I will probably do the kind of merciless, harder difficulty. But since it's just a demo and I'm just kind of testing it out, getting a feel, fine with doing balanced. It's not that big a deal. Oh, Jesus, the game has a death penalty. Not a super fan of that, which is why I'm glad that it's off by default. Although, I do like that you can modify it a little bit, kind of the way you want. I'm actually a huge fan of that. What is it? Doom, the Dark Ages had a great difficulty modifier system, and I think more games should have that. No joke. Let's do minimal motion blur for now. Headphones, of course. Borderless is fine. This means it's using my 4K resolution. That's fine. I'm gonna put it on very high. I wonder if there's a way we can change which upscaler it's using. VSync off unless we get some screen tearing since, well, I'll turn it on because usually I run into an issue. That's fine. Fine with NVIDIA Reflex on boost. See what happens. There we go. DLSS. Yeah. I'm just gonna have it on quality. That's fine. Balance. Actually, balanced is okay. Again, I can always tweak this to make this better. So, all right. Let's get in here. Let's do this thing. Man, I'm excited about this. This is one of my most anticipated games for a while now. Our game has no map, no markers indicating where people or things are, where to go next, or who to talk to. We will never tell you precisely what must be done. or how to do it. To thrive in Hell Is Us, you will need to pay attention to your environment, listen, and be vigilant. Again, that's a bold, that's bold, and we'll see how it's able to, make that work. And good, yes, I usually like to restart when the game comes out. Sure, enable tutorials. I want to learn how to play the game. I mean, all I know is I have a sword, and I enjoy swords, so. Am I taking a polygraph? He's got some nice hair.
It's a true serum. It's still experimental, hence the polygraph.
Oh, that guy from the trailer.
I would have tortured you, but my employers insist I use their concoction. Now, let's begin. How did you get into Hadia?
The yellow brick road.
Well, apparently, needs more time.
Well, that's he's being
Whilst going
honest.
through
You
your
don't know.
system, curious about something. Why did you do it?
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation. You pissed off the wrong people. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You were smuggled out of Hadia at age 5, grew up in the foster care system, and dabbled in criminal activities.
Okay.
You managed to pull yourself together and become a decorated soldier. After decades of trying to get back into Hadia, well, you decided to take matters into your own hands.
Oh, God.
Oh, it seems we're ready.
This is definitely setting the
How
tone,
did you get
right?
into Hadia?
I asked for a transfer to the UN peacekeepers, who had deployed inside Hadia. It backfired. When the paperwork cleared, Hadia's civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
My parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
I didn't. My only memory was that my father was the blacksmith of a village of Jova.
Okay.
Getting into Hadia is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, who smuggled you out?
My mother.
What happened?
She sat me down in the back of a truck, gave me her necklace, and shut the door.
She didn't say anything?
She told me, never come back.
That definitely set the tone. Voice acting was definitely great, in my opinion. Oh, man. Yeah, that's synth. And Hadia, I don't know if it's like a real name of a place, but obviously it evokes Hades, right? The underworld / hell. And considering that the name of the game is Hell Is Us, Maybe we should keep the hat. Although maybe we're trying to be kind of incognito, right? Alright. Okay. The game... Okay, so the game feels like it's running pretty well. Didn't mean to do that, but okay. Touchpad. That's how we access everything. Investigate clues about the parents. That's all. This is the information we have. The heirloom. The village. Okay. Loadouts. Don't really have any idea here. We have a compass. Gotta say, I kind of love the retroness of this, right? Kind of reminds me of a Pip-Boy, but like not quite as old. Techie. Oh my god, the music is already... Music is already doing it. Okay, let's do this. So, we gotta find the village, get some information, see what's going on. Okay, so I will, yeah, the movement is fine. He does kind of move it. Yeah, there's our run. I might end up turning the camera, like, speed a little bit down, but it's not bad. Gold medallion, a large gold crescent medallion with 8 figures and a sphere embossed into one side. Access denied. Unknown language, okay. We should probably come back here once we learn how to read alien power, you know? Here, I'm gonna maybe do it now. Hold on. This might... let's drop it to 30 for both. Let's see how it feels. That's fine. Assuming that affected it. We'll see soon, right? Yeah, I definitely like the vibe so far. Is this that house from Attack on Titan? Where they find the Titan sitting in it? Oh! So that's what the manual save looks like. Gotcha. Yeah, this thing definitely, I mean, the game itself has that kind of like, you know, neo-retro, and they're definitely leaning into it. It actually reminded me a little bit of like a Metal Gear Solid. Like the rations and items you pick up. Who is this dude? Conversations. Conversations can be started with many characters you encounter. Conversation topics can be chosen based on datum, which represent a specific piece of information you have previously encountered. Conversing with characters may reveal additional datum, which can open up new topics of conversation. Topics that are relevant for your main objective are listed on the left side of the screen. Listed on the right side are optional topics which reveal more about the situation, culture, or history.
You must be lost to wander around Sinedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer.
Are you okay? Did you get hit in the head?
You're welcome to stay and catch your breath. Frankly, I could use the company.
Yeah, who are you?
Who are you?
The name's Ernest Cadell. My family has tilled the earth here for generations. When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time, but my sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone. They left my son's bodies in the forest.
Jesus.
My only solace is knowing that my fourth son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home. If he's out there somewhere.
Okay, I definitely want more knowledge. Let's go.
President Yanko, no matter how you feel about the bastard, he held everything together. His grandiose vision of unification kept a fragile peace together. That and his excessive brutality. He was the one that turned Hadia into a prison. No one was allowed out or in, keeping old grudges bobbling on the pot's rim, just waiting to boil over. When President Yanko blew his head off, the hand holding the lid was gone. War was inevitable. I managed to survive 2 years of this damn war. No parent should have to bury a child, let alone 3. I'm left to endure this torment. That's what we do. We carry on, no matter what.
The voice acting is very strong so far, right? Definitely feeling it.
Despite all of it, I know we Palamists will win this war. We have Setharis on our side. The Sabs only pretend to worship him, which will be their undoing. Trust me.
Peacekeepers.
I don't know much about them. All I know is that the Peacekeepers came here to calm things down. The first and only time I saw them was when they were leaving the country. I was walking on the side of the road when a convoy of white trucks rolled by. I noticed one of the soldiers. He was the only one smiling. He looked like Arlo, one of my boys. He waved at me. Oddly, I found myself waving back. I think it was a lost cause to try and quell ancient hatreds. Sabs and Palamists have long memories. I think of that soldier from time to time. I hope he made it out of Hadia. I grew up hating Sabs, without question. My pap and my dad hated them. That was enough reason for me.
Yeah.
Now,
that's how it usually goes.
I damn well know why I despise the bastards. I'd be at the front if I were any younger. I'd show the Sabs as much mercy as they did my boys.
This dude, by the way, is voice acting crazy. Like, honestly, just even like the pausing as he was saying that, man, this is great. I'm getting into it, man.
Habit. Like most of us, I hold my God and traditions close to my heart. We are humble and modest and tend to help our neighbors, so long as they're Palamists. We love gatherings, especially during the week of peace.
Definitely cool. Okay. Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none. A group of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. And perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something.
Where can I find it?
Where can I find the APC?
I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Setharis, bless their souls. The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here, take this key to unlock it.
Alright, we got the key to the fence. Okay. And that means we gotta follow stuff hanging in the woods. We can travel between areas with a vehicle. Okay, yeah, we definitely, okay. Now I do like that. As you gain information, our little CPU is like, yeah, potentially, like we get more information about them. Mostly about that they're in the marshes, right? It's actually pretty cool. Let's see, I want to trade. He has nothing, yeah. He did say he had almost nothing to offer, right? I wonder if that was him when he was younger. Or the son he thinks is still alive, maybe?
Hey, Gus, Arlo, Otis, please pick up. It's Atticus. I've been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
Atticus. Interesting. Okay. Do you want to say anything about Atticus, bro?
What, this old cod?
Apparently not. Alright. It was good talking to you, old timer. You be safe. Cool. Okay. So we're gonna be heading into the gate with our key. Before that, let's see if we can find anything. Yeah, we can toggle to run, which is cool. It is interesting that he's like in the bottom of the house, right? Because the rest of the house is clearly wrecked. Probably a casualty of the Civil War between the POWs and the Sabs. At least he has one cow. Assuming it's not lactose intolerant, he might be okay. Alright. Let's head on in. So he said he hung. If you're unsure how to proceed in your main objective, open the datapad and navigate to the investigation tab. Select an investigation to see all associated datum you have discovered. You may then select a datum to see the specific information you've gathered so far. That's fine. So that is good, right? That, like, you know, they do make it to where, listen, they're not gonna tell you exactly where to go or what to do, but they make it easy to, like, see the information you've gathered if you need to review. Oh, there's something on the other side of this car. I'm guessing that's what he hung, so his kids wouldn't get lost. Okay. Alright, let me see if I can grab this. Hold on. Orders for the 6th Battalion. Established for a command post at a farmhouse. Hold the region. Wait for winter. Interesting. Okay. Now, as someone who is both a lore junkie and a hoarder, I'm curious what that's gonna make me do in this game, right? Because I want to know everything. I want to see everything. Well, I guess it's kind of nice that he hung the wind chimes for them, right? Well, it's a lot of charms. All right, so we're going this way. I wonder if this game has like a day-night cycle. I don't actually know, but it's possible. So that, yeah, we need to go the other way, but let me see what's over here. Oh, nothing, it just wraps. Okay, cool. Well, oh. That's not a good sign. There's a dead body. There's an almost dead body. Are you okay, bro?
You found me. Epsilon 12, right? I can't see shit. I have blood in my eyes.
Oh, shoot.
You must have honed in on my distress beacon.
Who are you?
Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC, and we got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, who has it?
Who has the APC key?
The sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. The Sarge is easy to spot. He's the one with a dark red poncho. Shit. I'm hurt pretty bad. I need to stop the bleeding.
Dark red poncho. Bro, what hurts you?
We have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here. We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door.
Alright. Alright. So he said west of here. I did see something glowing up there. So it's either in there or it's up here. But maybe this is the like tree marks. We'll see. So yeah, this is the light I saw. I get it. Oh, that's the mark. Gotcha. That makes sense. I guess if something is interactable, interactive, it'll have like a glow. Okay. Okay. I do like the atmosphere, dude. The lighting is doing a lot. Normally I'd be like looking around everywhere, but in case he's gonna die or it's timed, I do want to like save him, you know? Generator. First aid kit, good. Vial of strange substance. Glass vial filled with an unknown substance, okay. Field research. To establish time since anomaly collapse. 1,000 years. And interesting, okay. Wait, as in like this, whatever's going on has been here for 1,000 years? Another unknown language that we don't know. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get back to him. His music is really cool, but it is definitely a little creepy. Wait, hold on, let's see what's up here. Small rusted metallic key found near a red boulder. A mystery is the Cadell family treasure. Okay. We'll look at that in a second. It's found in a red boulder, but okay, yeah. We'll read it in a moment. I want to get back to the guy because if I can save him, I kind of want to. It's just, this always reminds me that there's so much in the world. Like, if you think about how big the world is and how many people have lived in so many different locations, right? There's so many treasures that could be everywhere. Okay, I definitely want that, but I don't know how to get up there yet. Let's head back to the guy, and then maybe I'll come back up here and see if I can find the path up there. I'm also a little afraid to like run into a battle. We don't really have anything. I know eventually you get a sword, but we don't have it yet. Hey, I'm here, bro. I'm here.
I need them.
Oh, I have the tray with him? Okay. Here you go.
Oh, good. You got the medkit. Okay. You see that ladder over there? Climb it to the top. Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
Ancient mechanism. An old, dilapidated mechanism meant to open the door to the ruins in Sinedra Forest. Given to me by a wounded UMSIF agent without further instruction. Okay. You okay though, dude?
I stopped the bleeding thanks to you.
Yeah, tell me what you know.
Some fucked up places
I want the lore, Zeroverse. I want the lore.
This place redefines insanity. I heard that they're still fighting in some parts of the country. You'd think they would have a ceasefire by now or something. Man, you really have to hate someone to keep going like that. That's all smoke and mirrors. It's a pity they have no clue what part they played. They're guinea pigs. Who gives a shit?
They're guinea pigs.
Rats in a maze, man. Rats in a maze.
Rats in a maze and guinea pigs. Some great experiment. That's terrifying. Oh. Yeah, I would say the key doesn't fit. Of course it doesn't. Okay, so before we go up there, I'm just gonna run over here and see, because we got a key. Oh wait, yeah. Now it actually be a good time to read it, right? Yeah, it doesn't really say much. I'm gonna see, because I saw like blue rocks or something stacked, and I kind of just want to see if I can get to it. Problem is, I didn't feel like I saw a path leading like up to it. Yeah, right there. I don't have like a jump or a climb or anything, so at least not yet. So the best bet is to see if like something wraps around and goes there. We might be lucky. We might be here. Yeah. Okay. Let's go! Small note with the writing of a child. Behold the magnificent treasure of the Cadell family. Belonged to our great-great-great-great-grandpa. P.S. Don't break it, you nitwits. Bracelet of Ecstasy. 1 destruction. It absorbs damage, you get more endurance, less stamina. While grievously wounded, reduced stamina cost of all actions. What the heck? I mean, we solved the mystery, yeah. Cool. So, yeah, so finding things can lead to you unlocking mysteries, which can lead to gear, lore. Okay. Definitely making the investigation stuff kind of interesting. That wasn't even like a, a difficult mystery, right? That was just, oh, can't go there. We found something, find where it goes. But it's cool. I like that. All right, let's go. X to climb. Yeah, I don't have a crouch or anything. More language that we don't know. Okay, the mechanism. Okay. Pickaxe. Okay, I see. What? Oh, wait. Do you tell me how? That's unknown language again. We have to basically turn those things and get the right order. I'm trying to see if there's anything that shows me what order they're supposed to be in. Okay, so there's a pickaxe. Yeah, this is where we climbed up, so pickaxe. Looking for where the other ones might be. Pickaxe. Oh, trident, eyes on the inside, and pickaxe. So trident, eyes on the inside, pickaxe. Nice. And it sounds like the door just opened. Let's go. Oh no! Okay, there is fall damage. We gotta be careful about that. Whoops. Hey, I opened it.
I knew you'd figure it out.
Okay. You take it easy, dude. I broke my ankles, but I'm okay. Jesus, it is dark in here, dude. Thank God this set up these lights. The frack? These are some crazy ruins, dude. Are these from the Knights Templar? Using a save point will conserve your progress. Should you be defeated in combat, you will return to your last save point used. Upon defeat, any conversations, datum discovered, puzzles completed, or enemies eliminated will all be preserved regardless of the use. However, weapon progress and loot gathered will be reset to the last save point. I think that's fair. I have no objection to that. I don't have to redo puzzles, and although I guess if it keeps the enemies you killed dead, you can't potentially get items back from them. That's actually kind of interesting. Okay. Report. Site has been completely sealed since 937 AD. With the 5th Limbic invasion. 1993. Good year. Successfully unlocked door. Collection and catalog of items. Base camp equipment installed. Dust samples. Drone imaging sweep. Iron tools, iron shackles, and 5 teeth. Unseal next doorway in the morning of January 23rd. Auditory cues reveal possible entity presence. Exercise extreme caution as entity contact is likely. Set up contingent evacuation plan. Okay, so they did run into something. Yeah, they could hear him. Oh, shoot. That's a lot of dead people. I feel like I should totally take their gear unless people wouldn't want to talk to me. Wait, do I have a gun?
Hey, you okay? Hey!
Oh, the creepy stuff, yeah.
Fuck.
Bullets go right through it.
What the fuck?
Bro, what the Yeah, I don't know. Are those the screams from the people it's killed, or it screams? Dude, the fact that it can mold it into, like, weapons is insane. Wait, somebody hit it. Oh, and a drone. This is cool. Nice cut. Maybe she was one of the Zero Blade potentials, chat. Ooh, nice shot. I like it. A little Shoryuken goes a long way, especially with the blade. Volcano. Oh. Oh God, Dia, she was cool. Oh, she's still cool. Let's go. He's like, what in the F is going on, dude? Hope she can still talk to us. I have questions. Bro, he just took the blade like that and the drone. Okay, I will lie, it's kind of funny. But now's my tutorial. Okay. All right. R3 to lock on. Strange weapon and heirloom necklace. Okay. Square to attack. Okay. Hey. Okay. I really do like the music. Okay, hold on. Okay, so doing an attack seems to lock you into attacking, right? There doesn't seem to be a dodge cancel, except for like the end of the animation. So if you swing, you have to commit to it, but you can at least cancel out of the recovery animation, which I guess is fine. Yeah, if this is block, you also can't block cancel, but you can cancel out of the, not out of the attack, but the recovery animations. I wonder, that's kind of crazy that she died and he just picked up her gear and said, peace out, right? I mean, I definitely would have also picked up the gear, there's no question. But maybe I would have tried to check on her or something. Okay, that seems important, but I want to look around for a moment. Hold on. Hey, okay, we got a flashlight now. Is that gear an explosive? Jesus. First aid kit. Restores health. Okay. Still unauthorized. So hold R2, that's like a drone and abilities. Hold L2 is weapon stuff. Down to access consumables and I guess to use. Okay. No, that's my compass. Let's equip. Yeah, just in case, right? All right, limbic sword. Level 1 out of 4. Next level from, I guess, attacking or killing. Damage increases as you level it up. Guard protection 30%. Limbic theft 21%. Parry agility is B. Attack speed is C. So, and there are glyphs you can add if you learn. Okay. Cool. The fact that there's a parry makes me very happy. As a parry god, Zeroverse, you know this. A parry definitely makes me happy. Now, we did get something else, right? We got like a necklace. Okay, so the drone is here. Soon they're gonna teach me how to use them. That's fine. Basic med kit. Yeah. Shard neutral. Crystallized shard formed in the congealed mass of a fallen limbic entity. Resonates faintly with the latent limbic energy of the slain entity. Interesting. Poncho. Standard issue. Okay. Seems to be made of the same material as the strange weapon. So, yeah, it's not that I got a new necklace, it's that it added information about... Interesting. Okay. Alright. Obviously, I want to explore, because this is insane. This is really cool. Is this... I don't know if this is the main door or not. Hold on. I wonder if it's the same as outside. No, the symbols are different. Okay. We gotta find the answer to that. And it's either in this room or it's in, you know, the rooms we're about to go into. So let's go. I do want to get better. I want to feel more with the fighting. I did notice when I hit that entity that he, like, hit me back. So I want to understand what the stagger system is like. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so I just held the guard because that's what the game said. I'm gonna test parry next if I can. And finally, the sinners will fall into the fires of hell. So number 3 is flame. And I'm super happy. Oh wait, maybe not. Looks like the Captain America symbol. Okay. So the drone can read the language. That's tremendously helpful. Zeroverse, also here, I know it's like super dark. I think it's supposed to be. However, I'm gonna raise it just a little bit in case it's a little bit too hard for you guys to see. Like just a little bit. Yeah. How about this? Just 'cause I'm looking at the video and I'm like, that's a little dark. Fine for me, but, you know. Endurance system combines 2 vital stats, health and stamina, and is represented by the green bar at the top of the screen. Maximum health is equal to your total endurance. Maximum stamina is equal to your current health. As you receive hits from enemies, your health will decrease. In turn, this lowers the maximum stamina available for actions. Stamina will regenerate automatically up to your current health level. However, health does not regenerate automatically. If health reaches 0, You are defeated. Oh my god. I did parry. But I think I was pressing X too fast. I didn't. Oh no, it said press X. I was pressing square. I could have done a like riposte or something. Good to know. We'll try it again. Then they will endure the climb through the twin-headed serpent. Okay, so fire is final. Twin-headed serpent is second. All right, we got to find the first information. Yeah, the parry is pretty. I think that definitely counts as parry, which is good because I can treat it like an instinct parry or a just defend, which is definitely my goal. First, the sinners are brought to the tower. Okay. Okay, so tower, then travel, then burn. I think we can do something with that. Assuming I can remember how to get out of here. Cool. Okay. So first the sinners are brought. Okay. Tower. Then they like climb. And then they burn. So I was gonna do it the other way, but oh, there is a tower here. Okay, I just can't see. There we go. Oh, that drone scared me. I thought some goblin jumped on my back, dude. Yeah, why don't we keep this on for now? Once swallowed into the depths of the twin-headed serpent tear, the wretched Sabinian vermin shall be excreted into the flaying pots of the accursed Himalara fields. Jesus, I mean... Oh, so that represents the sun. Whoa, wait. So wait, are the white bodies sinners? Specifically Sabinians, but it could be anybody, right? Ah, interesting. Okay. Like, it definitely seemed like they could have meant it metaphorically, but it might also be literal. Okay. Hey! Hey! Okay. Yeah. Alright, so when you hit them, they don't necessarily stay staggered, which we have to keep in mind. That ladder's broken. That one's not. Okay. That's actually okay though, because if I know that Dodge is a little slow. He's like medium rolling, right? Okay, important item to get. This item can be equipped. Limbic capacitor. Instantly gain limbic energy with wielded weapon. Interesting. Okay. Let's equip it. Now I like limbic is like, it's either a power source or it's the like level up energy. Okay, it's definitely restore energy, and I definitely wasted it, but that's okay. You gotta experiment. What is the chat? Discovery requires experimentation. Prison guard journal. I am filled with glee as they enter, row after row, shackled in bondage of their own making, Asterian, Jehanian, filthy cattle. Their stench is unbearable. How I wish my duty would take me to the spire, to hear their cries, to revel in their laments as they finally grasp the errors of their ways. Alas, my charge lies here. My queen requires it. Setherus requires it. I am to shepherd the sinners as they await their final judgment at the spire. Okay. Yeah, there's some bad stuff going on, but you know what? We will figure this out together. Together! As family! I'm actually shocked there wasn't a monster in one of these cells for me to fight. Okay, let's go up. I kind of like the idea. I definitely am getting the feeling that this dude is not the last action hero, at least not yet. Very much seems like just a dude. Even kind of fights like it. Oh, the drone distraction is actually not bad. Okay. Thank you, little drone. Also, if I... Here. You want to be free? Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Doesn't seem like the drone has a battery that I can tell. But maybe it just doesn't tell me, and eventually that green turns to yellow. And then eventually to red, and we gotta find a battery. Bracers of Terror. Damage absorption, etc., etc. Remaining undamaged will reduce the damage you take. I mean, cool. I'm all for gear, so the game definitely has, you know, gear, RPG elements to it. I'm not opposed. I'm definitely an RPG fan. But you guys already know that, right? Okay. Let's open this door. I feel like some creatures... Oh, there's a save. There's definitely something waiting for us. Alright. How many? When you successfully hit an enemy, faint particles appear around you. These particles represent a window of opportunity to perform the Healing Pulse ability. Is that like the Key Pulse from Neo? This ability will consume the particles and restore health equal to a percentage of the damage dealt by the hit that triggered the particles. You press R1. It's a Key Pulse from Neo. Perfect. Wow. That's really cool. Hey. Okay. Definitely gonna have to get better with it. But it's interesting because, like, then I'm gonna be key pulsing as I'm, like, also having to deflect and stuff. They don't stay for, like, a while, but there's definitely enough time to block the next attack and heal. There's definitely time. Okay. Yeah, this tutorial section is actually working. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I got a better understanding of that. Also, I have a heavy charge attack, which I did not know I was going to get. It's actually really good. Okay. And I'm getting a feel of the heal pulse. Let's see if we can get our health back to max. Another limbic capacitor. Charged attacks and abilities use the limbic. Okay, I get it. I definitely get it. Okay. Facing two enemies who fight in tandem can be challenging. In these situations, using your drone's distractibility can be helpful. Your drone can be commanded to distract the enemy you are currently locked onto. It will fly towards the enemy and begin distracting it, preventing it from taking action for a time. Or attacking you for a time. Distraction will continue until the duration runs out. You activate it again, you attack him. When the distractibility ends for any reason, the drone will return to your side, and the distractibility will enter a cooldown period, during which it cannot be used again. I don't think I did the healing pulse right. Because it should be able to heal us past where we are. But at least I was able to learn a little bit about that timing of the parry. Yeah, they're not gonna get like an activation on a normal hit to show you like when to parry, but we can learn. New weapon, Limbic Twin Axes. Okay. Okay, can I wait? Does that mean I can have them both equipped and I can switch? That sounds dope. L2 up to switch. Cool. Okay. Cool. Let's see, let's have some fun. Ice. Okay. Yes. That was, first of all, that was cool. Second of all, I'm definitely understanding a bit more about the timing of the key pulse. I like it. Okay, my heirloom necklace does not fit there. Would have been wild if it did. So let's go find the item. Okay, wait. The item might be in the next room. But they gave us a save, so let me just make sure, because I feel like we're about to fight some boss or something. Put a save point right before a door in a RPG. L1 to parry an incoming attack as it is just about to land, negating its damage and reducing the enemy's stance. So their stagger meter. Okay, let's do it. Oh! Whoa, X to do counter when they're staggered. Do a lot of damage. Now, I'll be honest. That was cool. I feel like it could have had a little bit more oomph, right? And I think specifically maybe with the sound. Are these like clothes from all the bodies of people they effed up? I feel like that hit needs to like sound and feel like a hit. You know what I mean? Ow. I'll take it. Yeah. It's definitely cool how it works. And as a parry god, I love that kind of stuff. I love stagger meters, you know, Sekiro, First Berserker, whatever. However, I will say, I think that needs to have a bit more oomph. But this is a demo, right? They're still adding things in. Okay, doesn't seem like there's a backstab, at least not yet, right? Ramhead Medallion Viridian. Viridian sheen covers this metallic medallion featuring a relief of a ram's head found underground. Okay. Secrets of the oh, it's a mystery. Okay, so I think my assumption is that we have to go back to that door. But I think it's like a mystery, but a required mystery where like, you know, they just want to teach me how mysteries go kind of thing. Although we could definitely get attacked on our way back. But let's find out. It does not fit here. Oh. What about here? I need to find one more medallion. Okay. Or actually, let me see if I'm sure it doesn't, but let's try. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, my heirloom necklace. We got to figure that out. I wonder if I need to go back and like go an opposite way. To be honest, I don't know. I feel like I went the way we could go. Let's keep our eyes open. Yeah. Whatever these people were doing to people, it is dark. Feels like... Okay, we have our first new enemy type. Okay. Okay. Here. Okay. No. Whoa, you little creepy bitch. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's gonna be some interesting stuff going on here. I feel like there's potential. His gaze shines upon our queen. The gaze of what? Cytheris? The gaze of Sephora? Let no prisoner be led beyond these walls unbound. From neck to ankle they must be shackled, that none may stride unburdened in the tower's shadow. Okay, there's the key for the APC, but we did not do the secret. And I definitely am gonna do the secret. But let's see if the actual relief we need is on his body or something. Letter, Sabinian superstition. Dear Marco, how you been, brother? The unit's been camping out in Sinedra after our big push. Cold as all hell, let me tell you. Feels good to get some rest, even if I'll likely lose a toe to frostbite out here. I got 9 more, right? Gotta tell you something, Marco. We found something while digging the trenches. A big old door, sealed shut and proper old. The captain ordered us to pry it open, and that just don't sit right with me. There are laws against this kind of thing. Remember how Grandpa gave us hell when we tried climbing that old wall near the lake? We aren't supposed to be disturbing heritage sites, even during a war. Captain's lost his darn mind. Can't wait to hear from you. Your bro, Martin. Drone bypass single. Reduces drone's active cooldowns. Interesting. Subject multiple suspected SSE. Locate and contain anomaly, investigate origin and evolution of sites. Collect and catalog materials. There's the key. I don't know if I should go forward. This feels like it's leading me to like an area, and I don't want to do that. I want to... Here. Okay. You know what? Because we have to go back with the APC anyway. Let's see if there's anything here, including that relief we need. Letter, Sabinian Front. My dearest Marina. We trampled through Sinedra Forest with the fury of King Aster. Pals never stood a chance. They died like dogs. I must have taken out at least a dozen, scrambling around like termites when the shells dropped. It was glorious. We found 3 Pal brothers cowering in a farmhouse. Pissed their pants as we took them out back. One of them was wearing a gold watch. Can you believe my luck? Sending it to you with this letter. Sell it and buy yourself something nice. I swear I'll return to you, sweet Marina. once we've killed every last one of them. Jesus. Otis. Definitely gonna take that back to Papa, right? It might give him some true closure. Yeah, we gotta get to the APC, so let's see what's here first. I see a bunch of items all around. I don't see any enemies, but there could be. Huh. Instantly recover stamina and reduce stamina costs temporarily. And first aid kits. Okay, so the game is telling me that something might be on the way. Oh yeah, he's more like the thing that killed the lady. We still have to go back once we get a relief, but here. Linked enemies. You often face two enemies linked together by an umbilical cord. The pair is known as a limbic entity and is made of a hollow walker, a light-skinned humanoid creature, and a haze, a large monster of various shape. To defeat this pair, you must kill the hollow walker, the humanoid. However, the hollow walker cannot be damaged as long as the haze is still present. Reducing the haze's health to 0 will cause it to retreat into the hollow walker, who will become enraged but vulnerable to your attacks. In this state, hollow walker's limbic energy, represented by the white bar, cannot be reduced and will gradually replenish. The limbic energy fully replenishes, it will return to a state of invulnerability, and the haze will reemerge. I understand. Cool. That was kind of dope. Cool. Limbic energy is gained by landing attacks on the white hollow enemies. Okay. This is cool, chat. I'm not gonna lie. There's like some cool stuff at work here. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying learning how it flows. You know what we should do though? Let's eat a small meal. I could get my health back for sure. Like, I believe in my power, you know, that much, but do you have to put it in your loadout to use it? Maybe. Yeah. Okay. We have a lot of healing though. Oh, that's a usable item, not a... Oh wait, no, it is. Oh wait. We'll check that in a second. Yeah. It's on cooldown. Let me eat some vegetables and stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's for stamina. That's not for health. There we go. Now we're healed up. Whoops. We're learning, Zeroverse. Don't judge me. I want to get a little bit better at parrying. Nice. Still needs a little bit more oomph, right? But that's okay. Yeah, there's one of the weird ones over there. Okay, hold on. There's a bunch of items here. Basic meal. So they were definitely setting up for the war and killed a bunch of people. Advanced medkit, endurance regen for 30 seconds. Okay. I'm okay with not having that for now. Ooh. Nice. Oh, camera. Hey, that was rude. Hey, my weapon leveled up. Okay. I gotta get better about controlling. Okay, I think okay. I believe I can do key pulse even like independently. That would make a lot of sense. I keep effing up because I think, like, I can't actually parry if I'm key pulsing, but I don't think that's the case. I think I can. Oh, shoot! Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, I think I'm getting a feel for it. We took a little damage there because I did not realize he was gonna spit out a friend. Okay. We might need to go back down. Nice. Okay. I missed my key pulse. Okay, this is crazy though. We gotta find the RAM relief. I really want to go back down there and do that, but there's also a bunch. Oh, there's a bunch of enemies everywhere. All I would have to do is go back to the APC, but we're not gonna do that yet. This is a different creature. Nice! Got the parry. Camera freaked out a bit, but gotta get better at the key pulse. But yeah, that was okay. That parry on him was kind of dope. Definitely worked. I do appreciate the glow on the bodies. I do. Lets me like see if there's something to go grab. I do appreciate that truly. Now, I thought I saw, yeah, something that went back down. And that's either the main way or it's not, right? Back into the ruins. There it is. 19th century ramhead iconography matches twin depressions. Okay. Some items related to investigation or exploration can be equipped in your loadout for easy access. Once equipped, they can be activated by using the hotkeys in the same way as consumable items. Oh, well, that's actually cool. Bro, is that the APC? I think it is, but before we go, I gotta go back down and I gotta go check this out. I don't think that leads. I think that might lead back to our friend. Spit it out. Oh, I hit you by accident, didn't I? Hey. I know the timing of that. If I can be back. Hey. Okay, I'm getting better. It's definitely like I'm getting used to the mechanics of it, but I definitely feel it. Yeah, so am I on the same? That looked like an APC. I don't know if that was the same one. I don't know if we've wrapped around. However, we'll see in a moment. Also, I like both weapons. I gotta figure out which one I like.
Please help! We're in here. Hello?
I don't trust anything.
Who's there? Please help! We're in here. Hello?
That item doesn't fit.
Hello? Please help us. We've been locked in here for days. We came all the way from Cali.
Okay, I really hope that I didn't use the thing already. If I did, we're gonna have to go get it. Okay.
Who's there? Please help her.
I'm definitely gonna free them. The relief I have does not work. So what I want to do is I want to go back and look at the relief we already used. And I want to see if I can grab that and bring that out to them. Also, I think I need to, yeah, I don't, does this actually lead me to the item I was trying to get? It was like over here, right? And I couldn't drop down. There it is. Okay. Another medkit. I will take it. Now, I remember when I was looking at the first info for the game, I was a little worried. I was like, man, it feels like once you're out of, like, you know, like, I'm not a huge fan of running out of health, and therefore your stamina gets, you know, gypped, and you, like, there's nothing you can do. I've never been a fan of that. So the fact that we can actually, even without items, get our health back by attacking and being aggressive, incentivizing the player to actually fight and, like, be good, I love that. Yeah, that's exactly what action games should do. Even if it's action adjacent, they should incentivize you to be on the offensive, to attack, to be going. Okay, now unfortunately, it does not appear I can remove that. So, for now, let's open it, and then we'll see what we can do. Maybe there's something inside here. Nice hit. I'll take it. Glyph Frightful Ambush. You can spawn a pool of pure terror energy that can be activated at will, leaving the sea's limit entities in dreadful pain. Set and trigger. This item can be equipped by selecting a weapon in the datapad and using it. Okay. Journal, Queen's Decree. For too long we have suffered those whose sinful hearts begat calamity after calamity upon us. Let this grand edifice stand as a testament to our righteousness, shining beacon in the sea of immortality, a reminder to all that none escapes his gaze. Here we purge heresy. Here we purify the kingdom. Here we reclaim our faith. Yep. There's not much you can do about that. Okay, so these were obviously not to free the lady. So we gotta find another relief, which we might be able to by looking around up top. But okay, hold on a second. My weapon, my sword leveled up, right? Which means, excuse me, I should be able to equip that new glyph to it. Oh, never mind. You have to first get it to level. Actually, I don't even know. You have to upgrade the weapon. It's not the weapon leveling up. You have to upgrade it. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. And it actually kind of makes more sense. Let no Sabinian captive cross the threshold of the jail clad so much as a thread. All must be stripped bare as befits the despicable and the condemned. So yes, these are in fact the rags and such from all the prisoners. I don't know, dude. The pals seem kind of rough, and the Sabinians also hate the pals. Probably, you know, it's the endless cycle, right? Two groups of people at war with each other, doing absolutely horrific stuff to each other. Probably not even remembering. Because I get the feeling that if they really knew about this, they'd be like, wow, that's kind of crazy. Wait, our ancestors were like doing horrific stuff to them like this? I don't know, man. Maybe we can find another path. Okay, so. Yeah, so I'm gonna go this way. No, I'm gonna go this way. There was a creature. I don't think we're back to the actual area that we started at. If we are, it'll work out anyway. If we're not, we can see what's here. I want to go up there, but it looks similar. Distract him. It is similar, so I was right. Oh no! Nice double attack. Wow, nice double bicycle kick. I didn't realize. But my sword is level 3. Yeah. Oh. I really hope I didn't do this by opening stuff. Oh, I'm so sorry, my friend. Oh. I am so sorry, my friend. Okay. So yeah, I'm just giving some of my thoughts here. Atmosphere, top notch. Ambient music and stuff, top notch. I like the enemy design. The voice acting is stellar. I'm like very interested in this freaking world right now. Like I legitimately want to know more. And combat is good. Oh, what's this? The thing, I'm getting used to the fact that if I need to heal, I want to keep pulse while also learning their attack patterns, right? Okay, I definitely don't have the items for this. I wonder if we'd have to come back. I feel bad leaving those people. Let me go this way and see if we can find a relief to use to open their door. Now, granted, oh, she said that he went to Taoju to like rob it, and he hasn't been back. So either he died on the way there, or on the way back. Oh! Distract! Got the parry. Not that one. Every action you perform, yeah. Oh, if your stamina reaches 0, you enter exhausted. While exhausted, all actions will be performed much slower than usual. Stamina will begin to regenerate automatically after a moment of performing no combat actions. I understand. And if you try to block while exhausted, not great. I want to get better at doing the key pulse and parrying. I got to get my brain thinking better about it. Hey. Right. Nice. Wait. A time loop guardian was killed. What does that mean? What the heck is a time loop guardian? Okay, I don't. Oh, this is a cool thing about exploration. I know the goal was to get into the APC to travel between areas, which means that that's probably where I need to go to finish. Or like at least to move on. So if that's the main path, if we assume that's the main path. Observe. The tower. Yeah. Where they did horrible things, right? I do like this. You get these like landmark looks. That's actually really good. Now this is problematic because there's yeah. Oh, that's actually cool. Holy God. Let's try this. Cool. Right, if you get hit. I like it. I like it. Yeah, that felt a lot better, dude. Okay. Oh, and that music. The way the ambient music changes as you get into combat. And then as you finish, you get that kind of like flourish. I'm a huge fan. Music obviously giving me a bit of Returnal vibes, which is totally fair because that's the first thing I said when I heard the first trailer. Those synths, man. And yeah, this is great. This is good. Okay. I need another item. Let me read. The gilded gateway to the august passage of Her Majesty the Queen and her stately procession. Behold the towering ire of infidels, the Ark Aspire, vast maw that swallows the loathsome Sabinian worms unto their rightful doom. Jesus. Sounds like the pals were pretty horrible. It sounds like the pals were pretty horrible in the past, right? Okay. But obviously we can't go in here now. It looks like we need at least one item to put in the relief. Means we there we go. New glyph, animosity. Pure hatred manifests into a lasso that ensnares the targeted limbic entity, vengefully pulling it back into melee range and stunning it. I actually get a whip grab. That's kind of sick. Okay. Yeah, I'm beginning to realize. So the first glyph we got was terror, right? Terror. Second glyph we got is animosity. So limbic energy and limbic entities and all this like must resonate or react to emotions. And using emotions must be like one of the big mechanics in the game. Gathering and collecting emotions. And then using it against these entities. Now, are these entities Sabinians from the past? Are they, Draugr relics? I honestly don't know, but I tell you what, I would like to know for sure. Also, I do like the fact that the world changed, right? Like once we did some stuff and we went through, our poor friend definitely died and, things changed. So I'm a fan of that. Okay. I was wondering if there's going to be anything up there, but I don't think so. However, oh my God, I hope Papa's okay. I hope Grandpappy's okay. I got to go give him back the gold watch. Gotta give him back the oh shoot. Not the treasure hint. Yeah. You dummies won't ever find where I hid the key. Arlo can't even read. Four-eyed Gus is probably too blind to see the red boulder. And Adi's too small to climb all the way up the hill. That's actually funny that you could have gotten a hint about it. We just did it, right? But I like it. That's cool. One of the things I will say about living in the world, and especially, this is obviously taking place in like, a fictional-esque, European-esque type thing. A bronze bell marred with, I think this bell goes to the tower, I think. It had the symbol of the watching Setharist god. Royal Garrison Stables, okay. So I am definitely not exactly going back where we're supposed to go. I'm like randomly exploring now, but there we go. Thanks, Papa. Nice, we made it. Okay. I wonder if that stuff was open. Like when I could have gone there earlier. I feel like I must have been able to, right? I feel like I had to have been able to. Oh, and we did learn how to read with the drone. I should go back and read near the waterfall, right? Okay, hey.
You startled me. I thought you were... Listen. I hope you find whatever you're looking for in Joa. You seem to have a purpose.
Joa, okay.
Sadly, Idea will suck it dry.
What do you know about the tower, bro?
What do you know about the tower?
If I were you, I would avoid that place. I forbade my sons to even go near it.
He has the symbols
The
behind
tower
him. I didn't even
is
realize
haunted
it.
and cursed. I know it sounds silly, but it happens to be true.
He could have been descended from some of the people who like truly served the queen and did all the purging, right? That religional, like generational religion following. Even if you don't know why you do certain things.
Serpent released his demons invoked by the sins and destructive passions of humankind. And our Lord Setherus gouged out his eye, gifting his followers with protection. And so the eye of God gazed upon his believers, freeing them of sin and destructive passions. I believe they are the same as the demons described in the holy passages of the Kada.
Kada.
They appeared
Kada.
about 3 weeks ago. I've been praying in my cellar ever since.
So that must be why they were sent, the Umsif were sent to investigate the anomaly, right? It's a recent occurrence. That's actually interesting. Here you go, sir.
Thank you for bringing this watch back to me. It belonged to Otis, my eldest. My father gave it to me, and I gave it to Otis. I'll give it to Atticus if he ever comes home.
Aww. I wonder, so it says good deed accomplished, right? I wonder if there's a karma system, or if it's a karma system, or like
Startled.
notoriety, fame, infamy system, a la Fable and etc. Could be cool. But okay, yeah, so 3 weeks ago, weird spirit creatures started appearing. Or at least as far as, oh, those are the graves of the 3 sons. Oh, man. Oh, man. That, see, Zero versus that right there is a perfect bit of storytelling. And attention to detail. I never would have even really known or paid attention, but after talking to him, learning what happened, you know, finding that in the world makes the world feel more alive. Makes it feel more lived in. And that's exactly what you want in an immersive game. Nicely done, devs. Nicely done, team. In solemn tribute to our noble queen and the mightiest of her works, which yet endures, unyielding and tall above the trees, in the year of 969. I assume they mean the tower. Because everything's in kind of ruins, but like, you know, the tower looks pretty immaculate, at least from what we saw. Okay, so, where are we now? We have a rusted bell. It's scorched, but it also had the symbol of, you know, the eye and all that. So it's possible that this goes at the base of the tower and might give me access. We still need to find a relief, which I have not seen anywhere yet. Wonder if there's anything else we could find in this forest. I feel like we pretty much did everything. Also, the marks in the ground from the shells that have fallen, also an incredible touch, right? I absolutely feel that this is like an area that has seen a lot of war and battle, but also has a ridiculous amount of history. It's steeped in history, and part of it, of course, is the ruins, right? But even beyond that, the ruins, you know, taken over by overgrowth and the forest, and you know, people talk. Oh god, I love when that like creepier ambience hits when you get into a fight with these weird bitches. I love it, dude. I actually love it. But yes, even, you know, the people talking about their past and kind of seeing what's going on, I dig it. Okay, so if I'm being honest though, that makes me feel like there might be more enemies around here, and there might even be some up where I went. I just don't know if it's necessary to go. And I could leave something for the main game, you know? Don't have to discover everything. I just want to know more about everything. So the game definitely has a little bit of its hooks in me, right? A little bit of its hooks. Now he doesn't have a jump. But he does have a roll. We'll have to keep that in mind. Okay. So yeah, we're looking for a relief to free those people. I don't think we'll get it. I think it must be in the area they were telling us about, sure. But I'm gonna run to the tower since we already cleared it. I'm gonna see if I can put this item in that one spot and see if it does anything. Also, yeah, the game said that I killed a time loop lord. And it seemed like it was basically that group of, you know, the Hollows. But I don't truly know what it meant, and since the tutorial didn't pop up, we might find out later. God, that is so cool. Look at that tower, man. Okay. That was a weird scream. Okay, no, it does not fit in that. Here, I want to look at it then. Yeah, the glyphs, the shards. I'm wondering if these are to upgrade weapons or to augment glyph power, like upgrade glyph levels. Since they, you know, the colors kind of match potentially. Could be either. Here we go. So interesting. Yeah, research items. Oh, okay, so it's a research item, which is very different from just the usable items we had before, right? Like, research items seem to be different from like key items. Yeah, exploration items, investigation items, yeah. So these are like the key items that we would think normally. Interesting. Okay. The last thing I'm gonna do is drone. Yeah. So those are for modules, but I can use items to reset cooldowns like by 90 seconds. Consumables, gotcha. Yeah. All right. A lot of stuff, but I feel like this tutorial has taught us a great deal, right? And, you know, Josh Strife Hayes has said this before, and I completely agree with him. One of the best things about tutorials is like, sure, you can tell people whatever, but let them try it out. Let them do it. You know, so they learn it by listening, but then they learn it by doing, and then that becomes a part of the experience, number one. And number two, they'll probably remember it more. So, you know, them teaching me how to block, teaching me how to parry, how to attack, how to, you know, health pulse, key pulse, and all this other stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, goodbye, my friend. Oh, and the drone sits on it? That's pretty cool. At least maybe he can recharge too. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. It's like a little mobile base, bro. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, well done, everybody. Well done. It's almost like it feels like a mobile Resident Evil safe room. And I absolutely dig that. Yeah, this is sick, dude. Okay, cool. All right, I guess. Oh wait, what? Gather what? New drone module acquired. Entropic field. Unit emits a resonant wave of high-frequency limbic particles capable of shattering proximate limbic projectiles. Cool. A bunch of codes? Are these safe, like safe codes or something? Sheet listing a series of 20 numerical codes. Huh. Feels like that might become important later, right? Here, hold on. I'm gonna put it in my loadout as an item. I'm very curious to see what we use that for. Maybe it'll just literally bring it up really fast so I don't have to constantly come back into this. That would be cool. And then drone, let's get you a new power. Entropic field. Wait. A reward may become available for this good deed. Doesn't say anything yet, and he didn't want to talk to me about it. But maybe we go back later. Okay, navigation computer. Oh, this is a pretty big map, dude. We're in the forest right now. All right, we can head to the village of Joa. Let's do it. Yeah, the Papa did not say like, here you go, thank you for giving this to my, you know, giving me this, and here's a reward. Because he had said he had pretty much nothing. We'll see if I'll go back and visit him at some point. But I'm not that worried about it right now, you know.
Epsilon 11. Epsilon 11, sound off. Why are you in Akasa Marshes?
Oh, shoot.
Who ordered you? Where are my men?
They're gone. The creatures got the better of them.
Abandon the vehicle and walk away.
I'm busy.
Word, no harm will come to you.
I'm busy.
How about I give it back when I no longer need it?
I would advise against it.
It's just too convenient.
You have no idea who you've stolen from. Choose your next move wisely.
She sounds like, what's her name? You know, from Jedi Survivor and everything. She's awesome. I just always forget names. Yeah, we should probably leave this on the outskirts of town. We probably should not roll up in it. People might not be exactly happy, right? Okay. So here's the question. We gotta head to the village, which is in the middle of these marshes, which is never great, right? But maybe it's not that cursed. Maybe it's fine. Pretty steep here, I'm not gonna lie, but well, that's... Oh, there's the village, I think. Also, this is clearly not... Oh my god. That's a mass freaking grave, dude. Okay, yeah, stuff is getting... Oh my god, dude. Not all characters will engage in full conversations, but may still say something of interest.
Why? Why? Why is this happening? Camille. Oh, my baby. Anna, my baby girl.
I can't tell if the light is making it, but her leg is looking a little hollow, but oh. I'm sorry, dude.
We got separated during the evacuation in Tulsi. Screaming.
Tulsi got effed
smoke.
up. That dude is
Pure
definitely dead. Or trapped.
I lost them in the crowd. I finally traced them back to Jova, but I'm too late. I'm too late. Oh, Camille, forgive me. I'm too late. Without one of their belongings, I can't even give them a proper Palamist burial.
Alright. I'm gonna find the stuff in Tulsi. For him. Chat, we will be the hero and the savior that we always are. Village of Jova, Sabinian territory. Man. It feels like the... Feels like the Sabinians are winning this, or at least seem to be, but oh my god, oh, dude, I was not expecting something like this. No! How could you? How could you? I was like, I thought the marshes were gonna be this crappy marsh and like you travel through and it's dank, but then it showed like this huge area. I saw that black thing from the trailer. I saw hollow bushes, areas I wanted to go, and they go, that's enough. Wow, dude. Thank you for playing. We hope you've enjoyed this early glimpse into Hell Is Us. What you've experienced is just the beginning. There's so much more to uncover. Wishlist us on Steam to stay informed, and join our community to share your thoughts, feedback, and discuss your discoveries. Hell Is Us is available for pre-order now. Your support means the world to us. Feel free to replay the demo to uncover more secrets, or we'll see you in the full experience on September 4th. Okay, that I'm not gonna lie. That left me wanting freaking more, dude. Oh my god, that left me wanting more. I can't believe they ended it there. That was so crazy, those jerks. Darn it, I need September to be here now. Okay, well that's gonna do it for the Hell Is Us demo. Oh my god, I'm still reeling for the fact that they stopped it right there. Oh, I hit like this is cool. Oh my god, this is so dark. Oh my god, I want to see more. I have to stop. But yeah, I gotta say, so This is why I'm always a fan of companies releasing demos. If you've been in the Zeroverse, you've seen our streams or, you know, YouTube. You know, I always say when we do reactions, whatever, like drop a demo, like let people see what your game is going to be about. Hopefully make it a good demo that runs well. But let people see what your game is going to be about and then go from there. Because that hype that you can generate does so much more than like just trailers and just talking about it. Let people experience it. Let people show gameplay. Let people experience gameplay. And the hype is real. Like, I am very excited to play this. I was already looking forward to it, but it seems like they are nailing things a bit. The no map did not hurt at all, at least for what we've done so far. It's going to be a question of how it affects us and how it feels when the full game comes out, right? When we then have to remember all these locations. However, the datapad makes it to where if you don't remember something, or even if you forgot to like even remember it, you can go into the pad and see what's what, and it'll show you things that are connected. Yeah, I think this was an incredible demo. Listen, ambient music was great. When it picked up during fights was great. Combat is good. I would say the combat is good. So I'm always obviously someone who likes to cancel out of animations, out of, you know, attacks and parry out of attacks and stuff. However, it's not the end of the world for me if you can't do that. We can parry and dodge out of the recovery of the swings, which is like 60% there, right? You just don't want to swing and have to wait that time like before you can go to another one, right? So that's fine. I'm very curious about the glyphs, seeing how that works, utilizing those abilities, upgrading those weapons. I do like the idea, like his dodge is a little slow and his swings are a little slow right now, but part of that seems to be because he's this guy, but he's like learning as he goes, and I kind of like that. He's not, like I said, you know, he's not some superhero or Dante and just jumps in and he's like flipping around and dipping. That would kind of be at odds with like this very delicate, like grounded horrificness, grounded world, and eldritch, you know, abomination, unknowable, like what the F is going on, right? They have like a very, very like narrow and tight line that they're walking with that to achieve their desired result, and I think so far it's working. Like the stuff was creepy, but like tying it with the ancient lore, with what happened 1,000 years ago, and like letting us get the feeling that these things walk in hand and try to start thinking about stuff and seeing how ingrained the war or the destruction of Sabinians by that queen, right? The infidels and all of that, right? Like letting us walk hand in hand as we walk through the combat, through the underground, through these people being there, through these people that we meet who we want to help. It's actually very, very freaking cool. So yeah, I gotta say, I definitely enjoyed this demo. I am super looking forward to this game next year, or later this year, sorry. It's coming out September 4th. That's my birthday month, so I'm gonna consider it like a kind of present for myself. But I hope you guys enjoyed this demo and my thoughts on it. If you have any questions about my thoughts that I didn't really cover in the video, feel free to leave a comment. I'll get back to you. I love comments on these videos, so I'll respond as soon as I can and answer as truthfully as I can, because that's my whole thing. I like to say what I truly feel, regardless of how it goes. But yeah, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment, hit that bell icon, whatever you got to do on YouTube. But have a great night. I'll see you guys later, and we definitely will play Hell Is Us in September. Take care.